I think that's, I'm glad all you guys navigated our way this morning, and it's a pleasure to have you all here. The first presentation that I want to get to today is, I want to, you'll see sitting here in front of me, inside a glass case, is a 1/72nd scale model of a B29 Super Fortress that served with the 498th Bomb Group in Saipan in 44 and 45. This B29 T-6, nicknamed Lucky 11, was one of the B29s in the 498th that did survive the war and was later flown home, returned back to the States. And it is one of the planes in the bomb group of Dallas Bowman, who is right here today. Raise your hand there, Dallas. There he is. There's the man. And this model was put together by a group of individuals, several individuals that are here today. First, Joe Fiesel built the model. Thank you, Joe. It's a spectacular job you did on it.
It's my friend, honor.
And Doug Andre assisted Joe with putting this together. Russell Robinson, Russ, raise your hand over there. There he is, sitting over there at the end. Russ built this case, and the case is a perfect fit for this plane. And Dallas, it keeps the dust off of it too.
Thank you.
And I pitched in and helped with finding the official decals for the correct tail markings of T-6 Lucky 11 that Joe put on there. It is a beautiful model, and in the glass case, it is in the setting, and I know, Dallas, you can't see really good from your distance there. Inside the glass case, it's sitting on the concrete hard stand with the shrubbery that's around the edge of the hard stand, as though it were sitting on the field in Saipan. You'll get a closer look here in just a little bit, but we want to officially present this to you, Dallas, in honor of your service with the 498th Bomb Group. And so you'll be taking this home. And I'll help you with that. Me and Doug and Joe will help you with that. So,
Great.
Can I share one thing? I gotta share one more thing.
Yes, sir, Jim.
Yeah. I got a story about Eddie's Cross. I promised Bill that I would go to Epinal. He didn't ask me, and that I'd pray at Eddie's grave, which I did. And I put my uniform on after I cried in the chapel for a while. And there was a gentleman who worked there. He gave me the American flag and French flag. We posted them at the grave. And he left me after we took some pictures. And as I was praying, I could hear the approach of low-flying military aircraft. I looked up, I had two F-1 Mirage jets come whistling right over my head. And I looked right into the cockpit of the wingman. And there was peace. And when I called Bill from Stuttgart and told him what happened, he wept. Okay? And that's just an amazing story, but it's true. It was like synchronicity. I came all the way from Afghanistan, and those two French pilots came right overhead at the conclusion of that prayer. May we never forget God and the cross, and what made this country great. These men and their sacrifices. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jim.
Okay.
So Dallas, there's your B29, buddy. And it's, I think you'll really appreciate that. It's a 498th plane, so I'm I'm anxious for you to get a closer look at it and see what, see if it meets your approval. I'm sure it will. It's a beautiful plane, and it looks just exactly like all of the pictures that are in the archives that I've found of that plane. And I gave pictures of that to Joe for him to see how the markings were. So it's got the correct plane numbers, the plane information, the correct tail squadron and group numbers for the 73rd Bomb Wing, 498th Group.
And it smells like cosmoline.
And it smells like cosmoline, he said.
I can't wait. I got to get a look at this.
Get up there close, Dallas, and see what you think.
Hey, that is super, isn't it? Oh, that is great.
Don't forget to take a picture of those two.
Great, great. Well, I didn't come prepared for this, but I want to thank Tracy and everyone concerned. I know this must have taken a lot of effort for this, and well, what is so amazing to me is that you all are presenting me with this, and I really don't deserve it. All of these heroes that you're talking about and everything that did so much, and I of course had a short combat tour because I was as a related when I talked to you last month, I spent most of the time in the Eastern Flying Training Command. But if I hadn't spent that time in the Training Command, accumulating flying hours, pilot time, and experience, I would never have gotten in the door of a B29, because that was one of the requirements that you had to have a certain amount of experience and so forth. So I am honored that you all have seen fit to present me with this, and I'll cherish it as long as I live. Thank you.